Meantime, hundreds of Cubans take to the streets in Florida and Kentucky to denounce Democrats' attempts to install socialism in America. One America's Kristian Rouz has more on the Caravans for Freedom.
A new caravan is forming in Florida, but this time in support of President Trump and the freedom and democracy in Cuba. Hundreds of Cuban exiles and Cuban-Americans took to the streets of Miami Saturday to denounce the Castro regime and the far-left Democrats supporting it. The Cuban community expressed their firm rejection of Bernie Sanders, who recently sparked outrage by praising the socialist government in Cuba.
What I said is what Barack Obama said in terms of Cuba, that Cuba made progress on education. Yes, I think, really?
Responding to the controversy, participants of the Cuban rally say President Trump is the only 2020 candidate able to restore democracy and the market economy in their country. Many rally participants also brought their cars as part of what they called the Caravan for Freedom. According to reports, between 300 and 1,000 cars carried signs and paintings saying "Viva Trump, Free Cuba" and "Change is now," as well as "Down with dictatorships."
The president knows we are all going to vote for him, but we want change and a return to the path of freedom for Cuba, as well as freedom and liberation of all humanity.
The rally poses the latest challenge to identity politics of the Democrat Party, who claim to be the defenders of America's Latino community. But thousands of Cubans in Miami say they strongly disagree with Democrat policies that threaten America's market economy and personal liberty. Cubans also say socialism has ruined many nations across Latin America and is now coming to the US and bringing the economic collapse, political repressions and deep social divisions with it.
President Trump, 90% Cubans will vote for him and support the president. In his speech, he says, "No communism, socialism, okay? We defend democracy."
On a separate note, at least 150 Cubans joined a similar rally in Kentucky and drove through the streets of Louisville, blasting horns and music. That rally featured slogans "No Socialism in America," "Cuba Libre," and "Make Cuba Great Again." In addition, Cuban communities in Union City, New Jersey, as well as in Chicago, New York and Los Angeles are all drifting away from the increasingly leftist Democrat Party.
We are standing for all of our Cuban brothers that are oppressed and censored and persecuted by the Cuban dictatorship.
These developments may suggest Democrat attempts to racialize American politics have failed, and President Trump is enjoying strong support across all demographic groups.
Socialism destroys nations, but always remember freedom unifies the soul.
Kristian, Rouz, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.